Okay. So we're back. What exactly did I accomplish last night? Okay, we explored pretty much the general area. Right, that was the Death Stinger's hive. And what level did we get to? 3, was it? Yeah. And how close are we to getting down a tier? 4 more levels? So we're gonna probably want to hopefully find a treaty, but that is probably not in order. Can I make a... We can make the day tiller stew if I grab some meat in the market. Let's grab just a tender meat. Alright, let's get rid of some of this. How hungry are we? We're still good. We'll toss this potato in my chest upstairs. Okay. So we're gonna want to do a little bit more exploring because we want to get... Wonder what I can do, because it's going to take a while for me to drop down a tier. I guess I could hold on to the points. We need at least 4 more levels. 5 more levels to get most of them. Yeah. So what, we're at 3, so we can get 1 more point in something else before we start saving, and then by the time we get to the appropriate level, we'll have enough points to get the whole next row. We could do survival, but I'm trying to play to not get hit. We don't really want to get in melee with things. We could spec into one of the other mage lines just to get a more consistent damage spell. Either get fire barrage or jolt. Jolt might be the way to go. We could go into Magic Mastery. I have yet to go very deep in this tree ever. I could grab that passive. I don't know. I could also go Arbor Combatant, even though I don't have the treaties for it yet. But it's always good to grab this, especially if we're going light armor. because then we can get some free dodge chance at least. As well as get the this thing, which is kind of important when you go light armor, so that you can get the additional protection. Okay. So let's kind of make a battle plan. So we hit this up. There's going to be at least some encampments here, probably. So that might be worth checking out. But this is pretty much the only thing that spawns in this region, usually, and we already found it. So it might be worth checking down here or over here, because we might be able to find another like special unique location. So I think I might head over and clear this out and cross the river and just check this region, because even if we find the like abandoned cathedral that you do in the tutorial, can you repair the lock? No, you can't. I'll repair that. Do I want to pick up a crow? No, I don't want to pick up a crowbar. My shovel's slightly damaged. I'll hold on to it for now. Let's grab another healing salve before we leave. I don't recall if I actually saved in the bed. Oops. Well, I got some free information, so that's decent. I got my 2 bandages. Okay. Don't think I slept in the... Was the rumor already one of the locations? Oh no, it's way down here. Interesting. Don't think if I recall if I slept in the bed to guarantee a save, so I'm gonna have to find a save location so that we don't lose a bit of progress. But I'm sure we can find a bandit camp around here somewhere. I wonder if this is sped up slightly. I don't remember my character moving this quickly last patch that I played. I do like how significantly faster it is, though. Oh, there was something here. Let's hope it's a bandit camp. And it looks like it might be a den. Beast Barrow. Is this one of the... Yeah. Is this one of the... It's a dungeon now? Yes. So I guess those like random findable things are now have like mini dungeons, are they? Yeah, we're not gonna want to explore that right now. I think it's got 2 skulls. I don't want to mess with that. It's cool that they're like little mini dungeons now. That's nice. So that means if we find the mines, we can also we can go do that. Might as well fill up on my water consumption while I'm here. So. If I can find a nearby bandit camp, I might poke my head into that dungeon just to see how difficult it is. If this question mark over here is a bandit camp, just need to guarantee a save. Oh, I got 2 question marks over here. Is this a boar trail? Or is that just a random boar? Might just... No, it looks like it's going to be a boar trail. I did see a bandit. Oh. Okay, I'm finally starting to kind of get this spell combo down. Definitely think this would have been better with a melee build. But we will see how this plays out. I'm gonna guess... Have I spotted this? No, haven't gotten close enough. There we go, free XP. Kinda want to get that truffle, but I don't want to aggro the pigs. So I have a feeling that that's a material you can sell for a decent chunk of money. And we'll see if... Maybe I'll come back to this tile and see if I can sneak in and grab that and get off the map before they charge me down. We'll just see if there's a bandit camp up here we can save at. I can't reach that. Not that I don't think I have skinning. Yeah, I don't have a knife on me. So I can't even skin the wolf to get its hide. I hate the vipers in this game. And I don't have any... Yeah, I don't have any antitoxin stuff. Sometimes... I don't think it's these berries. I think they're... Do these... No, they build toxic chance. Okay, my toxic level's lowering at least. There we go. I think that took a hit to my immunity though. Oops. Wait, this is the tile that has the question mark on it. This might be that cave. So I'll check the walls. How did that hedgehog die? I don't really care about actually harvesting the hedgehog. I guess this is how they died? I got moles everywhere. I wish I had a knife, because I would totally skin... Ooh, okay, maybe that's how they died. A lot of dangerous animals on this top. This looks like it's a moose trail. Let's see if we can... Is that a special reagent too? This is new. I haven't seen this. Interesting. Okay. Did they add another tree? No, they didn't. I thought maybe they might have added alchemy if they're adding in all these interesting ground stuff. Yeah, it looks like it was just the Arcanist tree. Okay. Well, didn't find another abandoned camp. And if I was a little bit more quick to the draw, I might have been able to kill that deer. I do not want to fight a boar, thanks. Not this early, at least. Be careful going a little bit further, because I think that the region here starts upping the bandit encounters. Yeah. Okay, look. Yeah. I don't know if I can fight those tier of bandits. Uh-oh. Don't know if I'll be able to escape this. How are we gonna get out of this pickle? I think the only way I can get myself out of this, well, it's not to lure in more of them. That's for sure. I have a trick up my sleeve, but it's going to take a little bit of luck finding an animal near the edge of the map as we approach the edge of the map, and then body swapping with it. Yeah, they're still following, but I think I lost all but these two. Okay, there's a hedgehog. This might be my chance to get some distance. Okay, got them aggroed on the snake. There we go. Okay, but we got some annoying doggos now aggroed on us. Give me a break. Alright. If the other one comes in, no, the other one's not coming in. Okay, good. Okay. Let's eat this. Fill ourselves up. We were able to sneak away from what could have been a very terrible situation. Because I'm not taking on a tier 2 shield user and a tier 2 two-handed sword user. Can definitely take on these guys though. Perfect. Who's more damaged? It's this guy, right? Oh, we'll put this on him for now. Little bit injured. We should be good to press on. Let's fill up my water satchel. Hey, more dudes. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, we're heavily beaten up. I'm gonna take this just in case I run into another dead animal that I can skin. I should see if there's some Fleetwood on the road. And of course I run into some more dudes. Bread. I'm not used to them dropping bread. He must have changed the tables for what can drop. It's a good thing we made 3 of these. Maybe the Fleetwood only spawns in the forests? No. Just maybe not on the... I didn't mean to do that. Went a little too far. Alright. Okay. Don't like that I got another easy injury on my leg. Means these guys are really putting a lot of body part damage on me. Might have to head back to town early. Considering that we're almost out of medical supplies. Okay, we could put one more point into something. Thinking we might just... How does speccing into multiple magic trees work again? Each learned Arcanist ability grants 1% backfire chance to all other skulls. Yeah. Yeah, we might just stay in the one school for now, at least. Might just hold on to this extra point, because I want to put it into something to either boost my defenses or something to supplement. Pretty much probably want to grab something that's going to help me defensively at some point. Now let's just fill the bowl with water. Why not? My pain's taking a while to go down. Let's go see what this question mark has for us. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Okay, this is not great. Okay, I'm just glad he's missing a lot. a lot of damage on my leg. I think I might drink the alcohol to get my pain down. But at least we found the bandits camp I was looking for. What do we have recipe-wise? Can't do anything with this bread, can I? No. And I don't have a second egg for that. It's too bad it's just that one recipe that uses a bread bowl. Okay. Still at 2 skulls for that. Well. We got a copper ring. And it's at 40% durability. That's pretty good. Okay. Getting a lot of lentils as well. Which is good. Free food, free food. Might as well fight the dogs, I guess. Okay. Don't really like fighting two-handers, but I guess we can do it. Okay, is that the last of my splints? That it is. And I don't have healing materials. And we're kind of banged up pretty bad. Is it Healbane that helps with stuff like this? Pain resistance. Use the Fleetwood to get my injury down a little bit faster. Do we risk it and head over here and see what this question mark is? I feel like it. Since the camp is just back there, it's not a huge loss if we actually die on the way over. I'm already getting negative effects for my pain. That sucks. Oh, here's where that diet thing is, maybe. Your character's readiness to fight and persevere. This stat depends on several factors. Situation. 1 to 50. Triumphs or setbacks in combat and exploration, as well as the influence of certain effects and consumables. Diet. 35 to 34. And quality, a variety of consumable foods. Rest. 5 to 15. Sufficient and regular sleep. So I'm gonna guess that what this means is the total 100% has hypothetically broken down 3 mini bars within it, and those things suffer individually, but it just looks like a 100% bar. Could be wrong about that, but I think that that's what this is trying to say. Interesting. Interesting. Well, at least I know more so how those bars work. I know fly out. Is it fly Eric? Agric? Fly agric? I know that this mushroom helps with pain, but it does increase intoxicant and it has a high poison chance. I think that was added recently. Do you still do you lose it when you cook it? I think you used to. It used to be a pretty effective pain changer back in the day, but the negative penalties on it are a lot worse than it used to be. Ah, it's another mini dungeon. This might be a little too dangerous for us to explore for now. I guess we'll head back to town so that we can get more medical supplies. And take a semi-scenic route. What's this? Paranoia. This one's new. I don't remember Paranoia being one of the states before. Interesting. See, that was probably the paranoia. Is this a paranoia? I don't think so. I think this is an actual moose. Someone is softly humming. I don't think that actually is the case there, Jonah. Is this part of the paranoia? Or is this an actual thing? I think that was part of the paranoia. I wonder if that was part of the paranoia or an actual combat. Yeah, it is an actual combat, okay. Huh? Okay, that was weird. That must have been the paranoia. Okay, neat. That's kind of a little bit annoying, but that's cool at the same time. Jeez, that must mean these penalties are actually pretty decently crippling. I don't know if I like that. I'll have to spend some time thinking whether or not I think that this something like paranoia, where you get really low on these things, is actually a detriment, or like, of course it's a detriment, but I mean like a unfun experience enough that it would take away from the gameplay. Because I kind of liked the old negative penalties, because some of them, they were negative, but they were also positive in nature. They were a trade-up before. It's kind of like the old cursed items, where you could actually, like, kind of make a build out of them. Like, I understand this game's trying to do, like, partial realism, but, you know, sometimes you have to think about, is a negative thing so negative that it's not worth having in a game? So, what do we want to do here? We might just want to pass through and go back to town. I don't know if this place holds medical supplies, which is what I definitely need. Oh, that's interesting. I was wondering if that bow was part of the background, or if it was actually an item in his shop. What are you selling? Stuff. More of the paranoia nonsense. Okay. What do you sell? Okay, you have some healing salves. But I think I will just wait and go back to town. So we can cash in and get some rest and pick up the medical supplies and whatnot, stuff that we need before heading out again. Yeah, okay, that was another paranoia dude. I think it's cool, I just don't know if it's going to hold the test of time against my patience. We might as well learn this recipe since we have some extra money floating around. Okay. I could grab a herbal thing, but I might wait on that for now. Hopefully I can get... looks like all the NPCs are leaving. Yeah, they're closed for the day. I guess we'll take the nap. What's my food? My hunger is on the low end. Let's eat this. Oh, right, I have to pay for the inn. Okay. Nap time. Okay, let's eat this bread. Okay, that hasn't fixed my mental faculties yet. Can I sell these swords? No, I cannot. We're probably gonna have to do some repairing. The thing is, we didn't really grab anything while we were out that we could sell. Because we only really got the ring on the way out. We did get a lot of XP, but we didn't really get anything to show for our venture. And we got some food and such. Let's repair this up. Not paranoia again, come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. Don't have the money to repair everything. Alright, let's go. Okay, good. My morale got high enough to get rid of that paranoia. Let's cook this. Okay, it gets rid of the poison. It still isn't very effective against pain resistance. I don't have enough lentils. Will any of you sell my or buy my produce? Does the general guy do it? No. Okay. So... okay, the first dungeon's considered a low-tier dungeon. Because it's showing up as green. That means it's even lower tier than the Beast Barrel. Okay. I guess we could start doing the dungeons, I guess. I'm gonna need money, so... this is the best way for us to make some money. So let's pick up the first quest to clear out the... well... it's not a clear out task, it's a rescue, but... pretty much have to clear it out to get the rescue anyways. Forces the character to overestimate their abilities. Their capabilities. I wonder what the hell that means. Slowly increase the penalties to trade favorably and reputation gain up to 25%. Completing contracts resets both penalties. Okay, it still does the thing where it increases all your stats artificially. But this whole penalty to trade thing is new. I sure miss being able to sell equipment like you used to in the olden days of this game. Just makes getting early game money so, back-breaking. I mean, it was kind of ridiculous in the old thing if you were very meticulous about, you know, hoarding everything and bringing it back to town. You could get a lot of money quite quickly and then, you know, run out of things to use it for, but... I might have... should have might... yeah, I don't have the money, though. I was thinking I should have probably grabbed a crowbar before we headed out. But I don't really have the capabilities of purchasing one. Stuff over. Wondering if I can find another bird's nest. Just so I don't have to carry around this random egg with me. Wonder what happens if I chuck an egg at someone. I might just do that just to see how that works. Where are the bandits? Oh, yeah, right. I already came here. Right. Trying to be sneaky, and then there's no bandits in sight. Okay. Let's do a quick search. Good thing I did that. I would have probably stepped on that. Let's hopefully find a treatise. Ooh, early game drinking horn. I'll take that. And an enchantment scroll, not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna chuck an egg at him just for the fun of it. Doesn't look like that did anything. Though I do like the little sound that it made. Actually, let's wait one more turn. Okay, let's heal up my leg and my torso. I should have applied that first. We'll drink. And you know what? We'll pour that into here. I'll do that to get the pain change. Oh, I thought that was the Elvish wine for a second. Well, that's not terrible. We can try to sell that. Neat. I gotta disarm that thing. Because that one isn't as dangerous if I trip it. Okay, free crowbar is better than buying crowbar. That's nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that. Is this the... I think this is the net trap. No. I was mistaken. Okay. Is this the thing that helps? Yeah, that helps with pain. I think you need spools of thread for the No, not Megalomania again. I don't like that it gives the XP reduction. I kind of need that right now. The iron ingots you need for a quest. These ones help with moral, sorry. Situational moral. Okay, we got our bandages back. Interesting. Okay, this isn't the boss chamber. Got 2 mace guys. I think I pulled both of them. And I pulled the boss. That was the one thing I didn't want to do. Interesting. I am doing a poor job retreating. Oops. Okay. We can make another lentils. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There isn't a water storage out here, is there? Doesn't look like it. You know, that would be the thing to do, considering, you know, you had guys stationed out here. You'd probably want rain collectors out here. If you were using this as a basin. Oh yeah. Pretty banged up. Let's get some healing on my hands. And torso. And I kind of want to just wait a little bit, because hopefully they'll leash back to where they're supposed to be if I just stay out of the dungeon for a bit. Plus I don't really want Death Wish active. Okay, let's do this, I guess. No, this is not good. We'll wait. We'll wait, we'll wait. Need some food. Rest a little bit. Let me just polish off some beverage for a sec. Okay. That should have been enough time, hopefully. Got Megalomania. That one's at least a little bit better for fighting, but I kind of don't want it. Okay, maybe we can just aggro this guy. Well, we can throw the acorn at him, I guess. Or we can just do that to get him to spot me at least. Wish there was some way to get him to stand on that. Just seeing if you could target items. And there's the key at least. Jeez, I don't like how much I'm easily getting beaten up. Might be worth going staff specialization. Just to get the... Hail of Blows, was it? No, there's one that like knocks back, right? And a 60% knockback chance. Yeah. That might be worth grabbing. If there are enemies within vision, using spells grants a 8% weapon damage and 3% crit chance for 10 turns. Each received strike or shot, including misses, grants 3%, negative 3% damage taken, and negative 3 for... Interesting, okay. I might just put the 1 point into this just to try to get the knockback chance. Except I think this is a charge. Yeah, it looks like it's a charge. Still, if I use it point blank, it's a knockback. Is there another knockback? There's the reposition thing. We could grab this though. I think we will, just to have a option, since we're pretty much having situations where I have to melee things a lot. And just to have that extra offensive plus partial defensive plus a little bit of synergy with our teleporty thing, because if we position correctly, we can knock enemies onto our wormholes to get the benefit of dealing extra damage and such. Okay. I'm gonna want to patch myself up a little bit. I think I definitely don't want my head to drop, because that one's the more crippling of the negative effects. So we're going to heal our head. And then I think torso also is a pretty bad negative status condition. The problem is, okay, I can actually reach it without standing on the tile. Yeah, I don't think that's worth keeping. Let's merge the purses together and drop that on the ground. Could drink the liquor to get my pain down, but I'll just deal. Yeah, let's try to not come back onto it. Oh, I guess he doesn't. Guess that doesn't work because it'd have to be a different enemy. But we can do this into this. Oh, it didn't knock it back. It's gonna be close. How much health does he have? Well, this is why I like waiting till level 5. Don't get that luxury though. Well, that sucks. What do I miss out on? The crowbar, that would have been nice. I wonder if the dungeon's loot's gonna reroll. Well, I don't have to re-spend my money on repairs, technically, but... That's probably why I'm taking so much body part damage. Well, let's go get that staff thing again this time, at least since we have the floating point. I can grab it early. Oops. Actually, this might have been the one we wanted to get over step aside. Delivers 2 strikes, both with negative weapon damage. Has stagger chance, and the second one grants energy drain. No. It grants energy drain to the first strike, and daze to the second. And then if both strikes hit, delivers an additional strike with knockback chance. I think Hail Blows is definitely the one we wanted to grab over the other one, actually. But I guess both have a chance to push back. Okay. God, it is so annoying. Alright, let's... make some food. also don't have the drinking horn. Lame. Okay, let's drink a beer. So I can get rid of that negative penalty. Yeah, it's definitely not good to have these beat up conditions. Let's just not repair my my special purple epic gear, because that's costly to do. Okay, let's pick the quest back up again. Okay. So how do you deal with sanity? That is... Oh, it's dropping again. I just want to get my sanity up one more. Come on. So you can get rid of this megalomania. Mine work with sanity? Yeah, it does. Let's do that then. Perfect. Okay. Bandits. Okay, let's try it with the different weapon strike this time. Let's move these around. I think you have a higher chance to hit when they're stunned too, which is good. Okay, let's just apply the Fleetwood to the injured body parts to make them heal a bit faster. Love to find a tree with a bird's nest in it, just so I could get rid of this egg I've been holding on to. Come on, just one bird's nest. Just so I don't have to do silly stuff like throwing it again. I don't know if you have a chance of having them spawn on the same tile as the, I don't know about this map because these are the tall trees. These are also tall trees. Okay, we can drop the fly thingy-mabob. I'll hold on to the acorn in case I need to throw it again. I don't need the swords. And I think those are different trap placements. That means the loot table's probably different. Such a pain. Trying to hunt down your buddy. Buzz off. Let's apply this stuff before I start healing it. That's a cool arcane kill on the Seal of Power. I'm about to get surrounded. Okay, hopefully... Okay. I don't like that he heard me now, but at least we're done fighting those dudes. I still hate that you accidentally can pick up stuff by clicking on the ground. I imagine you could do that in the fix that by changing the controls around, but those are some decent money-making stuff. Oh, the first town doesn't have the largest amount of funds. Alright, 2 iron ingots. Oh, that's an iron nugget. That's new. Wonder if you can mine in the game now, because they had the mining picks in the game, and now that you can go inside of those, like that mine mini dungeon, maybe there's rocks you can find in there to mine. I'll grab some nails. Yeah, I think that dungeon layout's definitely different now that he's over here instead. Is there a place that's safe to kite him back to? Okay. This is not going very well. This is why I like trying to find some kind of early game thing that can set you up to be kind of above the curve by scouting bandit camps in the early game. But unfortunately, we didn't find anything. Fortunately, I think going pure Arcanist is kind of also, you know, hampering us a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna grab Step Aside again. I think it has a higher chance initially to knock back anyways. Actually, we'll keep the egg. What do we want to do? Let's do a little scouting this way. Seems like going into the dungeon right now is not what I need to do at the moment. Those early bandits are just crushing me at the moment. Kinda need to get lucky and find some equipment that'll just push us over the... Problem is, even if I find the equipment, if it doesn't have full durability, it's not gonna be the hugest benefit to me initially. Because I think that's kind of like part of the problem is that we don't have our things completely maxed out. Defensive wise. Let's check out this question mark. It's another... You know what? Since it's something new to me, let's check it out. Probably gonna end up in me dying, but interesting. This is a new herb to me. Restore or replenish twice as much health per tick. Interesting. I do like... Ah, this is a new enemy type. Bat Swarm. Actually, it might not be a new enemy type. It might be the old bats brought back. Because there used to be bat enemies in the game, but I think he got rid of them temporarily, and now they are back. What the... Rock Eater Worker. I'm gonna guess that this thing is too powerful for us to take on. Wonder, these things are pretty money positive, since it says they are worth 100 gold. Wonder if I can sell them to the medical guy back in town. I did not see that guy. I do not want to fight. Peace out. I just wanted those baskets. Well, let's just, as much as I want to bring these back to town, let's just check a little bit more around here. Ooh, there's a grave. Okay. If I can get that identified, at least it's going to have enchantments on it, where mine does not. And enchantments, I mean enchantments plural too, because it's a blue item. Blue enchanted item. So that is a partial upgrade at least. As much as it's still damaged. I don't like that this X guy is following me. Let's switch them around. Okay. It's a pretty close call. Bandage ourselves up a little bit. The Axe guy is always one of the stronger of the early game bandits. Okay. And I don't want to lose, or at least partial upgrade. If I was quicker, I could have gotten that deer. Maybe. Okay, we got a deer trail. I wonder if there probably isn't any special items like the other trails that we found. I guess it's just the stronger ones that have the cool items. Yeah, I figured if I went this way I could find one more question mark. I'm gonna take on a couple. Of the one-handed bandits. Jeez, I do not like these mega downsides on these states. That could be bad if we find like a boar in the wild or something. Because these states wouldn't be as bad per se later on in the game. The early game, when you just have nothing, it's just so crippling. Because it's not like I can just, like, deal with the state as easily. Because I don't have the wiggle room of survivability with later items and more skills and more stat points. Okay. We need the skinning from survival. Wonder if you can right click on it. No, you can't. I wanted his... No, I don't want to fight a boar, thank you. I wanted his hide. Fox's hides are worth quite a bit. Bear territory. I know bears have notoriously bad eyesight. I can grab that. Good. What does this do? Proves the condition of all body parts. Reduces the effect of damaged body parts on max health threshold by 30%. That's pretty cool. But if I can sell these for a decent amount, I would like that. And I can hit this bandit camp on the way back just to ensure that nothing super bad happens. And I lose all my progress. I don't like the bleeds ruining everything. Okay, how much are shovels worth? An all right amount. Can't sell these, that might be worth grabbing that shovel. The can't remember if these boots are worse, because they do take up less room, though. I know that this is just going to be generally worse. Let's pick up the shovel. Maybe I can sell it for some money. I am hungry. Let's eat that. Okay. We want to continue down to this bandit camp so I can get this save off so I don't have any accidental deaths on the walk back, because at least we're gonna make roughly probably around 100 gold off of this, depending on how much I can trade those herbs for. The shovel should be at least around 20 gold, if not more. I missed the camp. Do I care? I'm almost back to town anyways. Guess I kind of care. That one's fake. That guy's fake. Because at least with the, I think this guy's also fake, right? Yeah. With the world bandits, they come in at least 2. So, nice try, guy, but I see through your clever tactics of making me paranoid. I don't have any use for the honey at the moment because I don't have any recipes to make use of it. Okay, to the tavern so we could sleep until tomorrow. And I don't like that my clothes are getting all beat up and I can't really repair them. I guess I should use this potato possibly before it spoils. Do I have anything that I'm storing in here? No. Okay, let's make some more. Kind of wish there was like a quick feature where you could click on the recipe and it would just use it out of your inventory rather than you having to move it up here. We can make a big tiller stew, right? No. We could if... No, we do. We have enough. We just need a meat. Which I can grab. Okay. Yeah, it's about 20 gold. I wonder if I could sell it to the blacksmith for more. Yep. It's a little bit more, but every little bit helps. Can I... This may be cursed, so it'd probably be worth identifying before I equipped it. Fortitude and health. Well, it has more durability than what I'm currently wearing. Wait. Oh, these are the same thing. I was wondering because it was here, it looked like it took up more inventory space. I thought they were different shoes. Okay, so this is just better and it has more durability regardless, so that's great. Okay, Do you buy the herbs? No, you do not. So unless you buy the herbs, which you probably, or you might not, but you might do, and you do sell or you buy them for quite a bit, considering they're worth 100 gold. He's half cutting it. Well, it says on here he's 1/4, a quarter buying it, but the modifiers must increase it so that it's worth 60. But that's like a good 180? No. 50, 50, and 50 is 150 plus 10 3 times, 5, 6, 7, yeah. 180 gold. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's replace the cells that, unfortunately that's taken up most of my money. Just getting more of those that I got from those herbs. But at least I know they're worth picking up. Though I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell them in every town, because there isn't a vendor in the second town that'll probably buy it. It pains me that I can't repair that easily. Ugh. Might be worth investing in armored combatant just for that, so I can get the dismantling feature. I wonder if there is a NPC that teaches it. He might teach it. But can you teach me something? I want to learn hammer. No. Maybe the tailor might be able to do it. No. Okay, you don't have any rumors. I don't like that my sleep didn't recover my mental faculties. Okay, I stored my sleeping bag in here. Is it still here? Yeah. Let's stick these in here. Okay. I need to use the washroom. I'll be right back. Just a moment. Okay, he's back. Okay. Still need about 500 more experience to get to level 5. And then we'll also gain some magic power, pain resistance, and fortitude at that level. Which will be a nice little boost. Let's go check for some eggs down here. Kind of want to grab that mine wart just to help with our sanity boosts there. It's not going up. Okay. Gonna guess those things are over there as well. Whatever they are. Weird. What are those things? Weird tentacle creatures. Let's do some exploring this way. Because I would love to get to a high enough level where we can go down to the next level. But to get the passive, we have to wait 3 levels, and to get a additional spell, which will be Schism. Deal 10 arcane damage in a 5x5 tile radius except for the central tile. And with a 41% chance to stagger or immobilize all affected targets, with a 103% chance to knock back the target adjacent to the area and the center. And pulls the targets that are 1 tile away from it. The spell doesn't harm the caster aside from the... The spell doesn't harm the caster aside from the arcane damage. So does that mean if I'm in the vicinity of it, it's gonna hurt me? I'm just not affected by any of the other things on it? That's what I'm guessing. Because I think this would be helpful in the dungeon. But then we have to wait 4 levels, which is maybe a little too much to ask for. You know, Spearmint is actually pretty good on a caster, right? It has the... Wait, does it not have the... It doesn't have the energy regeneration on it anymore. Huh. Well, that's new. Okay, I don't like this megalomania. It's lowering my XP. Okay. Let's switch these guys around. Okay, there's a question mark. Don't like how these arcane spells have such short range. I'll take that. I'll grab a cleaver just to have a couple cutting implement in case we are able to get a kill on an animal or find a dead corpse on the ground. Shh, be very quiet. Can I sneak up on this deer? Doesn't look like it. I'm just one tile away. And it's gonna get off map before I can do anything about it. I can maybe take on a single one. That's a tier 2 goal. Ugh. Do a little kiting, that's... What do we got him at? 50%? Can't get, he missed. And he missed. That was good. Perfect. Fortunately, these cost so much to replace. Okay. Let's see. This is going to be a ghoul den if we can. Oh. Didn't want to aggro a high tier one. Because that one's a tier 3 ghoul. I can get off map. It's not going to follow me, right? No. Alright, let's approach from a different angle. Okay, I think that was a tier 1 ghoul. Okay, but I don't know if I could take a tier 2 ghoul on and a tier 1 ghoul. Especially since killing the tier 2 ghoul and then the tier 1 ghoul will eat the tier 2 ghoul and become another tier 2 ghoul. And I don't really want to fight multiple tier 2 ghouls one after another. I just want to get... I don't want to fight wolves either. No. No, I did not want to do that. Well, looks like I'm dead. Well, this early game is not going too great. Right, identification scrolls. I don't have room for both. Yeah, they're the same enchants. Hopefully, I can still sell these for the same amount. Yep. Okay. Did I end up finding anything worthwhile over there? I can't remember. Don't think I did. I need to repair everything except for my epic equipment. And then maybe we can get these torn up once I get that one talent. So we will store these away here again. And then I have enough ingredients to make some food. Let's make 2 day tellers because they end up nourishing you for more. Than the lentil soups do. Okay. So, what did we find here? It was the Ghoul's Den and there was something else. I just can't remember what it was. Deer? No, I can't remember. I poked my head into this one, right? So we could poke our head over here and see if it's the same enemies, or if we can potentially losing track of thought. Potentially get some more herbs to sell. I don't think that one's real. Nope, it is not. Okay. Frickin' Megalomania. Okay. Puffball. What is that? Pale puffball. Hunger chance. Thirst. Poison chance. Super high. When thrown, deals 6 poison damage and a 120% chance to confuse or stagger the target. Creates spore clouds with similar effects on target's tile, which persists for 4 to 6 turns. Interesting. An alright thrown weapon. What is this? Control resist. Immune to coughing. That actually might be good to grab for doing those like plague dungeons. Because coughing is annoying because it can alert nearby creatures. So getting the immunity to coughing is good for those cases at least. But I'm just going to run in here and collect what I can. Looks like this way is completely safe to pilfer what we can out of the dungeon. What is over here? Another one of these things. Beast Hive. Burrows into the ground, repositioning to the target. Ignores all obstacles. Grants 15% healing efficiency. 20 estimation. Deals chaotic damage, accuracy, armor pen, acid bath. Well, I don't know what acid bath is, but it's probably not good. Interesting. Not something we can take on right now, but at least we got 2 rot blooms out of it. That'll be another 120 gold. Assuming I don't have megalomania, because that'll decrease my ability to trade. So we're gonna have to get our sanity up. But we can always just store it until we're gonna trade it. Okay. Right, we're not getting a whole lot of progress on leveling because of this megalomania. What's rhubarb do? Does this still help with... No, they changed this too. Interesting. Mine wort. That's sanity, right? Yeah. More mind wart. What's bog bean do? Okay. Let's just nibble on plants. We might want to buy some alcohol. Because that also increases sanity, I think. No, it's morale. Pancakes increases sanity. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's try to tackle this dungeon one last time. And then I should be at least be able to repair my chest piece. As much as it pains me to do that, because it's gonna take all my money. Hopefully we can make a good chunk of money back going to the dungeon. Okay. Still decently far away because of all this megalomania reducing our XP gain. But hopefully I don't have as much problem fighting things this time now that we have these two new blue items. We'll have slightly better statistics. We get 6 more health, some energy restoration, some fortitude, which will help with dealing with, I think, or does fortitude? Fortitude doesn't help with pain, it helps with negative effect duration. I don't think that'll be as useful for us, but it's not terrible. And we can get at least one more level in the dungeon. Okay. Plus we have this pollen puff, at least. I can use that to throw at the boss of the dungeon if I feel like I'm in hot water. Okay. Mostly torso damage. It just hurts me so much having to use those because they're like 450 gold each. Even more Well, that's me being just not good at being smart and just using the scout option. Okay. Well, that's gonna use up most of our medical supplies. Unfortunately. Okay, well at least I can see that now, so I don't accidentally step on it on the way out. Let's open this closet up. This will be a good place to retreat people back to, since it's just a single door opening. Okay, let's do a scout. Terror builds immunity, right? Yep. Sucks, because I think we got like, what, 2 or 3 ignits at one time? Well, there's one. That would have been a good find. If I wasn't Jonah and got these awesome casting bracers. And I can't sell them because they're so damaged. No, I didn't mean to pick them up. Stop it. Okay. Did I check this bookcase? No. Oops. Let's do this. Okay. Didn't take a whole lot of body part damage, that was good. I wish I had a way to get rid of this pain though. Should subside quickly enough though. It's weird I'm getting these iron nuggets. Looks like he increased the price of the iron ingots though. But unless the quest got changed, maybe the quest got changed to nuggets instead of ingots. Maybe I need to hold on to them. And check first before I go selling those. Uh-oh. Down to last lockpick. Okay. Did I check this bookcase? Yeah, I did. Okay, it's a good thing I spotted that, because there's a good chance I would have stepped on it. I don't like that I aggroed 3 of them. Let's kite these guys back to that single door location. Why do they see the traps? I didn't pick up anything to deal with pain, did I? No. No, I did not. Well, we can, bandage me up a bit to help with the pain. Okay, second one's not bad. This looks like the cell area. So at least we get the quest done. Charcoal. Ooh, bandana. You've got me trapped, buddy. Well, I think that that's something that the creator should think about, because I don't know at all if that was just a soft lock right there. Okay. Hopefully I can take out the boss of the dungeon with...
Hey.
No issues. I can probably kite these guys. Oops. Not if they unleash, because they don't see me. Can kite them back here, so we get a 1-by-1 tile to fight them on. Assuming I don't get megalomania, I should be able to. Get to the next level by the end of this dungeon. A recipe for the truffle salad. Wonder if I can sell that back at town. It would be nice if I could sell it. That is worth a lot to me right now. Straw might be worth grabbing. We can make some bandages out of these. Free up some space. And I get the XP for crafting it. Nice.
Hey.
Getting a lot of food. Probably gonna need to free up some inventory space. More food. Well, we don't need this. It's just kind of clogging up the inventory. Hello. Oh. Teleportation does not help. Me get closer to the archer if there's nobody standing close to the archer. That's not good. I'm gonna want to use it to repair that. Oh no, not Megalomania. No, it's so close. Morale. No, I need sanity. I need sanity. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, I'm not fighting the boss with a broken leg. So it looks like I don't have much of a choice but to go back to town. Because I am out of Medical supplies. Did I grab any meat? No, I did not. That's fine. That's fine. We will just go back to town. How long do we have on the quest? 3 days? Yeah, that's fine. And of course the pain drops me down. Okay. Gonna need some hemp, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think that one's real. You're not real, are you? Yeah. Just as I thought. Now let's grab the lentils. Yeah, I already learned that. Wonder if you can actually use that flour for creating bread. That'd be a nice recipe. Okay. You're not real. You're just a part of my imagination. I can sell the silver nugget at least. At the very least. We can sell the piece of scrap. We can sell that. We can sell the recipe. And we can sell that. I want to hold these on just in case the quest has changed away from the iron ingot. Probably want the gold at the moment for the spools of thread. But I'm pretty sure you need some of them for something, but we'll find more. Let's sell that. This is so costly to get these replaced. Might just get some sticks to use with the rope. So that I don't have to purchase an additional splint. There we go. You repair my staff. Thanks. Pretty sure this guy buys thread for more. Yep. That's so costly. I better do it. Okay, let's sleep till tomorrow. Oh, I have to pay for the room. Okay. Still have all those negative conditions. It's so hard to clear these. Come on, man. Okay, hopefully this in combination with... Oh no, I don't get any in combination with. Okay. Gonna need to use one of these ropes. Actually, yeah, let's use both ropes. Okay, we're gonna turn these into fodder just to take up less inventory space. Can I do that with by hand? Yes, I can. Okay. do not have a lot of money. And I unfortunately need more lockpicks. And there's no sticks around. There's one. Okay, I need another one and another one. There we go. Because I would love to have a little bit more money so that I could do buying some meat and getting some more lockpicks. How much do lockpicks cost? Yeah, out of my range. If I sell mine, okay, I can perfectly rebuy. I think I might store these. But we'll make a, can we make a lentil? Yes. Yes, we can. Okay, which one expires the soonest? Beets. Beets. What's the... You need cabbage. Vegetable salad. Beet, garlic or onion, and vegetable. Okay. Might as well do the lentil. Oh, I have this garlic as well. Okay, let's store this stuff. Just so I don't need to lug it around. Should be good to store in here. I hope. I should also just do a quick save before we leave town as well. At the bed while I still have access to it. My sanity is still low and I don't particularly like that, but I mean, not much I can do about that. And of course I get megalomania. Of course. Okay, let's see if we can take out the boss. I thought figure gave XP. Did he move that into the survival tree? I guess he took away the XP from Vigor. You shouldn't cross me. I am a maniac on the floor. Okay. Jeez, that did a lot of body part damage. I should get a level, considering how close we are. Okay, so we've cleared out here, here, all the way over here. Yep. Okay. We're just missing that door up here. Okay, we fully cleared that out. No traps, please. Hopefully I get a key to that door. There's the boss. This might be incredibly dumb. Yep, I'm going down the path of dumb. Well, it's a good thing I saved. Okay, I have to remember I have that acorn in my bag for this specific reason of checking it at the boss. Let's drink some more. To get a little bit more caffeine in my system since I'm starting to get a bit fatigued. I could save at the shack here just to be a little bit closer. Just wish I could get one more level before fighting the boss. Because that bonus spell damage might really be worth it. But I could also probably take advantage of the full heal you get when you level up on the boss fight, to ensure that after I kill the boss, his little grunts don't beat me up. So it might be worth it to just clear it the way that we have it currently. Let's eat the salad. Is that helping with the sanity at all? Okay. No, it does not. Okay, let's see if we can get an angle on something in the room. There's a single dude. There's the boss. That might have pulled both, though. We want to get back to the cell, because being able to fight them individually is much better. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. The boss is clean. And there's the level up I needed. Okay. Don't want any of that stuff. Okay, let's get that level up in willpower. I don't think we're gonna go more into stabs, so we'll just hold on to this. Yeah. I think we will hold off on leveling up in staff. How many more levels till we get the next tier? 2 more to get that. I think we perfectly do it that in 3 more levels we can snatch up everything in that row. garlic. And disenchant isn't the greatest. I wish there was a way to knock that shield off the wall so that I could get a early wooden shield. And there's the ancient coins. Ooh, sausage. What's in here? Come on. All of my picks. Gotta hope there's a crowbar in here. And peasant's cap. At least with its durability, I might be able to sell it for some money. That'll be worth more. Can I make... No, you need a recipe for it. I don't want to have to backtrack here again. But I don't want to destroy the chest by smacking it. Such a odd dilemma. I just wish I had a crowbar for the guaranteed opens. I guess we're gonna go back to town and then come back here. Because I don't want to risk damaging what's in that chest, because for all I know, it's a easy upgrade, and we really need an upgrade. And we still have 3 days left. So we can risk doing a little detour back to the base. Sell off the goods, come back, open one chest, walk all the way back, turn in, get the reward. Can't risk not getting good stuff in the early game. Need all the help we can get. Okay. Do I want to hold on to any of this stuff? No. Actually, We'll just hold on to the sausage in the inventory, that's fine. Okay, we'll sell the liquor to you. How much will you buy this sausage for? 20. Oh, I think it's worth holding on to. Okay, sell the valuables. Actually, that I want to hold on to. You stick that back in the chest. Go to the blacksmith, sell this axe. Good, good, good. Hey, you have a crowbar. We're buying a crowbar. Perfect. Okay. Room issues. Let's sell this. Let's just hold on to this in here. Does this have an expiration? Yes, it does. It does spoil. Okay, we might sell that then. It doesn't sell for much, but we will sell it anyways. Hey, quick hike back. Really hope this is worth it. I don't think I opened this one, did I? Well, that's an upgrade. Okay. Let's hope that this detour back to here is worth our while. Not really. I'll take those just 'cause. I need a teleportation spell that brings me back to town. Doesn't look like it. Looks like the late game thing is to summon Phantasm Warriors, which sounds pretty neat. Especially since I have been interested in having dudes that hang out with you in the game. Though I think that I had a conversation in one of my other videos with a guy who jumped in the stream talking about how I'd like summons, but I'd also like caravan hires that you can bring into the dungeon as kind of like beat shields. Because the big problem of playing a backline is that you're kind of susceptible, especially to being surrounded now that the dungeons are not as linear as they once were. Even though I can kind of do it by cheesing the enemies by dragging them back to linear doorways. Because there's still a couple of them left in the dungeons. But they are not as frequent. Okay. Let's hand in the quests. Sup. Okay, the next thing is... Okay, it doesn't have a time limit. Good, good, good. Okay, we got identification scroll. Pain resistance and energy. That's pretty good. Oh, I didn't even notice my staff doesn't have magic power on it. This one's designed for melee purposes. Might as well repair the shovel. Okay, able to repair everything back up. That is good. I guess I could, before I finish the stream off today, could probably deal with the bandits at at the brewery, right? Yeah. Doing the cheese strat. 13 days. This egg's gonna expire. But I don't know what to do about that, because I don't know who I can sell it to. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get my hand on meat. Which sucks. Because the vendors all came in. Okay, whatever. Wonder... we can see what happens if you throw a rotten egg. Because maybe something else happens if you do that. So we can just hold on to this egg for now. Okay, at least my morale and sanity are kind of fixing themselves. This spell is just... Wormhole is just so much better for a melee character, I think. Especially since it's in the first tier. So doing the Spellblade build like I did with my... my first stream of this game would be really good. Maybe we'll do another Spellblade eventually in the future. Might want to wait till there's one more magic line, because I think that would be fun. Fine, fine, I'm leaving. I want to kind of cheese attacking him. Let's leave and come back. Oh. Well, I could chuck something at him, I guess. Let's throw this at him. No. How do I do this? Okay, I think that will aggro him, where I can kite him a bit away from everybody else. Okay, time for the cheese. Time for the cheese. did they tether back? Looks like it. I don't see them on the side of the map. Okay, let's get to the bottom over here, because the more dangerous guy spawns here. Okay. Okay, hopefully it didn't alert the guy in the north. That looks like I did. He's coming. Okay, I'm not too beat up. That guy just has a club, but I'm out of energy. Okay, there's second one kicking in. It's also giving me health, which is nice, because I have found you cannot heal in combat. Uh-oh. Okay. A little close for comfort, but I think that's all the bandits. And then the reward. Okay, cool. You can actually loot stuff here now. Bunch of goods. Okay, I might need to drop the egg. We can drop that. Is there more stuff here? More stuff, more valuables. I would take that if I had room. I'm not used to there actually being worthwhile stuff. He must have changed the tables, the loot tables on the stuff here. That sucks, that'd be worth grabbing. Maybe the pot isn't worth it, I don't know. Oh. Suddenly they all spawn. I would move aside, you're in the way. Can you stop soft locking me, thanks? I didn't mean it. You're in my way. Hopefully that didn't count for reputation loss. Let's check the logs. Oops. Yeah, it didn't look like that hit my reputation. Though, might come back to town and have the guards pestering me. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's just eat this carrot so I'm not hungry. Okay, let's buy something real quick. Jeez, everything you have is so expensive. Let's just eat this. Do I still have access to my bed? Or does this not count as the same day? Yeah. Doesn't count as the same day. Okay. Okay, what is the trade value on this wheat? Okay, he doesn't want it. Okay, let's hand in this quest. Whoops. Perfect. Ring on. Merge these. And now that he's given me the liquor, I can go give that to the bum. And hand in that quest. And get a free... free necklace. What do you... Oh, he teaches shields. Okay. Let's get this identified. Health is not bad. What does this have? Yeah. Better than restoration, I think. And let's get the crowbar repaired while I still here. Okay. I think that's good for now. We're like 2 levels away. And 3 levels respectively to grab all this stuff. Nice, okay. I'm just gonna save her up here and then we're gonna call this. I'll probably get the 2 other dungeons done before I leave this town. Even though I do like getting the caravan early. Okay, if anyone watches to the end, thank you. Have a great day.